Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Priyal Gupta and in this video we discuss about asymptotic notation. So without wasting much time, let's start our topic. So first we discuss what is asymptotic notation. Whenever we want to perform analysis of an logarithm, we need to calculate the complexity of that logarithm. But when we calculate the complexity of that logarithm, it does not provide the exact amount of resource required. So instead of taking the exact amount of resource, we represent the complexity in a general form, which produce the basic nature of that logarithm. We use the general form for analyzing processes. Asymptotic notation of a logarithm is a mathematical representation of its complexity. It is used to describe the running time of a logarithm, that how much time an logarithm takes within a given input. Note. In asymptotic notation, when we want to represent the complexity of a logarithm, we use only the most significant term in the complexity of that logarithm and ignore least significant term in the complexity of that logarithm. Here complexity can be space complexity or time complexity. Now types of asymptotic notation. There are three types of asymptotic notation: big O, big theta and big omega. Now first we discuss big O notation. The big O notation describes the worst case running time of a program. We compute the big O of a logarithm by counting how many worst case in the worst case scenario with an input of n. We typically consider the big O because we must always plan for the worst condition. Big O gives the upper bound of a function. It can be described as a function fn belongs to the set OGN function. If there exists a positive constant c such that it lies between 0 and CGN function for sufficiently large n. For any value of n, the running status of an algorithm does not cross the time provided by OGN function. Since it gives the worst case running time of a logarithm, it is widely used to analyze a logarithm, as we are always interested in worst case scenario. Now after that we will discuss omega notation. Big omega describes the best running time of the program. We compute the big omega by counting how many iterations an logarithm will take in the best case scenario based on an input of n. For example, a bubble sort logarithm has a running time of omega n, because in the best case scenario the list is already sorted and the bubble sort will terminate after the first iteration. Omega notation represents the lower bound of a running time of a logarithm. Thus, it provides the best case complexity of a logarithm. It can be described as a function fn belong to the set omega gn function if there exists a positive constant c such that it lies above cgn function for sufficiently large n. For any value of n, the minimum time required by a logarithm is given by omega gn function. Discuss about theta notation. Theta notation includes the function from above and below. Since it represents the upper and below bound of the running time of a logarithm, it is used to analyze the average case complexity of a logarithm. Theta wants the function with the constant factors. It can be described as a function fn belongs to the set theta gn function if there exist positive constants c1 and c2 such that it can be sandwiches between c1 gn function and c2 gn function for sufficiently large n. If a function fn lies anywhere in the between c1 gn and c2 gn for all n is greater than or equals to n0, then fn function is said to be asymptotically tight wound. Thank you guys for watching our video and don't forget to like and subscribe our channel.